of Milpitas is the right decision. Now during their fall savings event, you can get as low as 2.49% APR financing for 48 months on select new 2022 and 2023 Toyotas, including some of our top models. Or get 3.99% APR financing on pre-owned certified Toyotas. Shop online anytime at EnvisionToyotaOfMilpitas.com or in person where the 880 freeway and the Great Wall Parkway meet. Call 855-973-2594 for details. Honda of Milpitas, kicking off our fall savings event with a special lease for a 2022 Civic Sport sedan for only $229 per month for 36 months, or choose 1.9% financing for 48 months on a new 2022 Honda Passport or Pilot. Your choice. Make the right decision with Envision Honda of Milpitas. Call 855-996-2274 for details.
KCBS News Time, 12:48. We'll have a look at your 6-day forecast after we connect with Carolyn and the roadways.
And we're going to check out a little bit of road work that's going on in the Berkeley area. Actually, right now on both directions of Interstate 80, in between Buchanan Street and Gilman Street, we do have alternating lane closures. They're doing some bridge construction work there. And right now, at the moment, we are seeing traffic that is a little bit under the speed limit from Gilman Street to just past or just until University Avenue there. But other than that, once you get beyond that, though, everything looks good as you make your way on into and towards the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. No problems getting through the toll plaza there, the booth, and everything looks good as you're making your way on into San Francisco on the upper deck. In San Francisco, if you're heading over to the East Bay, no problems getting onto the lower deck there as well. Also, it looks like on northbound 101 in San Francisco, if you're heading to the Golden Gate Bridge, you have 3 left lanes that are shut down for some road work there from the toll plaza to mid-span. Traffic just a little bit under the limit through that stretch. Your next traffic update's at 12:58 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Now, looking ahead to your 6-day forecast, we'll have patchy coastal bay fog this morning, mostly clear skies inland. Lows from the upper 40s to 50s. Sunny and breezy today through Friday with highs right around the low 60s to the low 70s for just about everybody. Increasing clouds Saturday through Monday. Monday's Halloween. Got your costume ready. Highs from the 60s, low 70s. There's a slight chance of sprinkles on Saturday. Continued cool overnight with lows from the upper 40s to 50s. Oakland, you're 56, partly cloudy. It's clear. San Francisco Airport, 54 degrees. It's Redwood City, 48 degrees. Santa Rosa, you're clear and 44 degrees, and 56 degrees here in San Francisco. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the KCBS. KCBS News Time, 12:50. Deborah Ingerson is out at the editor's desk this morning. I'm Elisa Clancy. There's new research that found that your cat really does recognize you and probably likes you better than your cat sitter. For more, KCBS News anchor Margie Schaefer spoke with Julia Myers-Manor, associate professor at Ripon College in Wisconsin. She teaches courses in neuroscience, animal cognition, and learning, and runs the Animal Cognition Lab.
You weren't involved in this exact research, but you've done other research on animal cognition. So how do our pets recognize us specifically?
So we're still trying to learn exactly the things that they recognize about us. We do know dogs, and now it seems that cats can recognize our voices. Dogs also recognize smell, probably also a factor in our cats. So this study is adding to that knowledge that we've been building.
What are some physical cues that our animals are giving us when they recognize our voices?
Some of the things they measured in this study were pupil dilation and orienting towards the sound, because this, of course, was all done with recordings rather than live people, just to control for factors of cues the person might be giving in that presence.
So what are they picking up on?
Here, because it was only tone of voice, they were looking at both cat-directed speech and then adult-directed speech. So adult-directed speech is what I'm using right now with you, but we all also have these voices that we use for children and for animals, and it's the same basically for cats, dogs, horses, and children, which is that we use this very high-pitched sing-songy voice. Yes, you are very cute, aren't you? That's what they were measuring.
Could this explain why some animals act out when they're left with a sitter?
It's possible. Certainly there's lots of cues that animals recognize. Interestingly, dogs show response to strangers using that sing-songy voice, whereas cats don't. So the cats ignored the strangers using that sing-songy voice, which I think suggests that the cats don't care about that tone particularly, but that they learn that tone is associated with their human.
Oh, that's fascinating. That's fascinating. So they have less interaction with non-familiar people than possibly cats.
Yeah, that's one of the suggestions. So they want to retest this, looking at cats who are maybe exposed to more strangers to see if is this general to cats and something different about cats and dogs, or is it just that these cats have had less exposure?
That's Julia Myers-Manor, Associate Professor at Ripon College in Wisconsin. The election is just 2 weeks away, and this year, Oakland residents will be voting on more than just the city's next mayor. As KCBS's Matt Bigler reports, they will also have the chance to decide whether to raise their property taxes in order to lower ticket prices at the Oakland Zoo.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Attendance at the Oakland Zoo has finally returned to pre-pandemic levels following a 7-month closure. Families are flocking once again to the new California Trail gondola ride.
That's the first thing we do. She calls it the gondola.
Katie Turner has been coming to the zoo since she was a kid.
The zoo is amazing, but it is expensive.
At least $20 a person plus $10 for parking. Measure Y on the Oakland ballot would lower those prices.
Every Oaklander in the city gets a 25% discount year-round to come to the zoo. So that is an opportunity for all Oaklanders.
Zoo CEO Nick DeHasia says $2 to $3 million a year would also go to free zoo passes for low-income families, many who live just on the other side of 580.
Leveling the playing field to ensure that people have the ability from the city of Oakland to come to the zoo.
The additional zoo funding would come from a parcel tax for Oakland residents, estimated to be $68 a year on average. At the Oakland Zoo, Matt Bigler, KCBS.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. By the end of this week, Elon Musk will likely be the new owner of Twitter. Sources say Musk told bankers who are helping to fund the deal that he expects to complete the acquisition by Friday, the deadline set by a Delaware judge. Twitter is scheduled to report its third quarter earnings today, likely its last earnings report as a public company. Add Foot Locker to the list of companies turning their backs on Ye, the rapper formerly known as Kanye West, for his recent anti-Semitic outbursts. The retailer reportedly has pulled Yeezy sneakers off its shelves. Gap and Adidas cut ties with him yesterday. By the time Black Friday rolls around, you'll be able to pay for your Amazon purchases using Venmo. You may even be able to do it already. Amazon has begun to roll out Venmo payments to some of its customers with a goal of making them available to all users by the day after Thanksgiving. Larry Kofsky, Bloomberg Radio.
Termites, maybe not really on your mind. Maybe you've been putting off calling even though you know you have an infestation. Termite swarming season is here. The impact that those little devils have could seriously damage your home. This is Joe Starkey. Pacific Coast Termite has already been to my home, and I'm telling you, we needed it. And not only did we need it, we found out places we needed it we didn't even think we needed it. It was an amazing experience, and I can't tell you how valuable it has been to my family and our house. Pacific Coast Termite uses orange oil, no fumigation to force you to bag your food, protect your pets, or move out of your home for a few days. Pacific Coast Termite is a trusted company, and they've been with KCBS for many years and are A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. If you call now, you get 10% off termite treatments. They also do apartment buildings, businesses, and restaurants. Have you noticed rodents? Yikes. Pacific Coast Termite takes care of that problem, too. Call 800-PACIFIC. 800-PACIFIC. That's 800-722-4342 or PacificCoastTermite.com.
We run our AC pretty much all summer long. Our electric bills are pretty high.
I'm concerned about the condition of our infrastructure.
Recently in California with the fires, they said that they're going to shut off the power and it could be shut off for longer periods than usual.
I look at our electric bills and they keep going up and up and up.
We had to find a solution to our energy bill.
Your home is an ecosystem. Solar power, battery storage, and efficient air conditioning all work together to ensure your house is comfortable, protected, and and self-sustaining. Save today and prepare for tomorrow with Semper 360, the all-in-one home energy solution.
The savings are better than what I expected.
I said, I want the A-Team. This was the A-Team.
From the beginning to the end, they have been the best.
Declare your energy independence with